Panamá. Darién es parte del verano en los 101.7 FM. Todos somos Panamá.
Nacional 101.7, Crisol 106.9 FM, Radio Nacional 840 AM, junto a Ser TV y Meduca presentan Conéctate con la Estrella. Estamos comprometidos con la formación pedagógica de la niñez panameña.
Conéctate con la Estrella, es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo, edúcate, edúcate, edúcate. Conéctate, conéctate, conéctate. Somos el futuro de la patria.
Suena el timbre de séptimo grado. Conéctate con la Estrella. Somos más educación.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to your third trimester. Welcome to your English class with Conéctate con la Estrella, an initiative of the Ministry of Education. Congratulations. You have met the essential requirements to finish this school year. If you are here, it's because you are great, you are perfect, you are practicing, you are learning, and that is awesome. Okay, you are showing that distant education is another faithful way to meaningful teaching, meaningful learning. That's great. Okay, so now we're going to start with 7th grade. I have here teacher Josita that will help me with 7th grade.
Hello, yes, Teacher Tatiana, welcome. Let's say welcome to all our participants. Yes, as Teacher Tatiana said, we're starting the 3rd term, okay? And you made it, yes, okay? This is the last one that we're gonna have during this year, this school year. It's great that even though we have been through a difficult situation with the pandemic, you're still taking your classes through Instagram and through the radio. Okay, so we're glad to have you back, and we're preparing excellent classes for you in order to improve your communicative skills using the English language. We're very glad, and we're going to start with 7th grade. We have a very interesting topic, and I know that you will enjoy it. You will enjoy it, you will like it, and I know that you can participate because remember that we got different ways and you can get in contact with us. We got Instagram, Nacional FM Panamá, also Conéctate con la Estrella Instagram, and also we got a WhatsApp number. We got a WhatsApp number 60048182. 60048182. So if you are just listening to our class, you can just send us a message through WhatsApp if you want to ask any question, if you want to greet someone here or in the country, if you want to solve practices, the ones that we're going to be presenting you during this time. Okay, so thank you one more time, and let's get started. Teacher Tatiana, we got a very interesting topic for today. It says holidays. It's about holidays, Teacher Tatiana. That is the topic for today. Holidays.
I enjoy holidays.
Yeah, holidays and simple present tense. Talking about grammar. Yeah, very interesting. And we got a question for our audience. It says, how was your vacation? How was your vacation? Where did you go? Okay, did you go to the beach? Did you go to the countryside? I mean, maybe Chiriquí, Los Santos. Did you go to the city? I don't know if you visited touristic places here in Panama, like Causeway, you know, because people like to go to the Causeway, or Cinta Costera.
Yeah.
Okay, these are places that you can visit here in the city, and that you can have a lot of fun with your family and friends. Okay, let's see the objectives. If you want to participate, remember, if you want to answer the questions that we were asking before, remember that through WhatsApp or Instagram, you can answer the questions, okay, or send any comments. Let's see the objectives. It says, at the end of this session, you will be able to identify some important holidays in Panama, also to use the simple present tense verbs to express activities that we're going to achieve after this topic, okay? Very important. Let's see, we have something that we're going to fill in. Information about this topic. It says KWL chart. When we say KWL chart, it means when we say K, it's what I know, what I already know
About the topic.
yes, about the topic holidays. Remember, that is the topic for today. W, it says what I want to know, what I want to know, okay? So when we say what I already know, means previous information that you have about this topic, that you know about this topic. When we say what I want to know, it's the things or maybe vocabulary or ways to say some things about the topic in English. And L means what I have learned. What I have learned is what you are going to achieve, the information that you are going to learn after this topic, okay? So very important that you can fill in this information, this chart, okay? And remember, we got a classroom in which you get access to this information, so you can use this chart in order to fill the information in. So we got a code TO66L6D. That's the password to get to our classroom. Okay, so let's continue with holidays celebrated in Panama. Okay, but before we continue with this, let's get clear about what is holiday. It's a day of festivity or recreation when no work is done. You know, here in Panama, there are special dates that we don't have to go to school, we don't have to work, because we are celebrating, you know, something special during that day, okay? So there are special holidays here in Panama, and we're gonna be name them, you know, through this session. And as I was saying, it's a day of festivity or recreation. So that is a date that you don't have to go to school, you don't have to work. Okay, that is a holiday. Let's say, can you mention your 3 favorite holidays? We got 3 examples here. We got Christmas, we got carnivals, and we got New Year. These are the examples that we got here: Christmas, carnivals, New Year. Okay, so if you got another special holiday, favorite holiday, so you can send us your special holiday, or the holiday that you consider that you like, that you enjoy, that you celebrate with your family and friends. Okay, we got 3 here, as I said before: Christmas, carnivals, and New Year. Okay, so I'm going to ask to Teacher Tatiana if one of these 3 that we can see here, that we can see on the screen, are one of her favorite holidays.
Well, only one. What happened if...
Well, if you got more, yeah.
Yeah, New Year. I love that. Mother's Day. Also. And there is one that is, well, it's not like a Panamanian, but it's Thanksgiving. I love that one because we meet and we cook and we say thank you for all the things that we have, thanks to God. So I love that one.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Since some years or a few years ago, we've been celebrating this special holiday, Thanksgiving. It is not a holiday that we don't have to go to school or work, but we can celebrate it, you know, as well as Americans do, with your family and friends. And people are also students, they celebrate Thanksgiving at school.
At school, right.
Yeah.
Here in Panama, we do at school.
Yeah, that's great. Excellent. So let's continue. It says holidays celebrated in Panama. We got the Holy Week. The Holy Week. This is a religious celebration of the year. Here in Panama, we got this celebration, Holy Week. It's in April. Most of the time it's in April. Okay. During these days, we celebrate the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Okay. We celebrate this holiday with special activities with our families or also with friends, such as going to church and watching religious movie. You know, sometimes people prefer to watch religious movies during that week. Okay. However, sometimes people go to the countryside to celebrate this special week. They go to visit their families in the countryside, participate in special activities from the church. And so this is there are different ways that people can celebrate this special week. Okay.
Yeah.
People do different things, different activities. Okay. We got also Mother's Day. It's a celebration honoring the mother of the family, celebrating our mothers. Okay, we celebrate our mothers. Sometimes we got the opportunity, most of the time we got the opportunity to have them at home, to have them with us, which is great. Okay, and this is important for us. This is a very special date here in Panama. I mean, we don't have to go to school, we don't have to work, and people most of the time get together with their families at home, and they celebrate with special food, a party. Okay, they usually buy gifts. Okay, they shop to give to their mothers something special. Okay, so that is Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
I have to mention this a holiday because, as I said before, it's very important here in our country.
Yeah, we celebrate it on December 8th.
Oh yeah, on December 8th. Thank you. Because in other countries, talking abroad, they celebrate this
in March.
Date. Yeah,
March.
in other
8th.
March
8th.
Other dates.
Mexico and USA, I think it's March 8th.
Yes. Thank you. Also, we got Christmas. Okay, it says Christmas is a very important holiday in December. Okay, we celebrate Christmas in December. Kids and adults get presents. Okay, so you give presents to to family or friends. Okay, you visit family, you visit your relatives. Sometimes people also prepare or throw a party to celebrate this special day, this special holiday. It says it is a time to love and being loved. Okay, so it means that with a present, we try to express to the other person how much we care about that person. Okay, how much we care about him or how much we care about her. Okay, so it's very special here in Panama. Yes.
Yeah, let me say welcome to Ariane de León,
Yeah.
J Santander 01, Iván Vilex, TXHTX.lex, and B I think it's Martinez, but she only wrote that the consonant of the last name. That's a good one.
Okay, let's invite our audience to participate.
Yes,
And to give us their own experiences and opinions about these holidays that we are mentioning here in class. Christmas, Mother's Day. Maybe you can say the activities that you usually do with your family in order to celebrate Mother's Day.
How do you
in order to celebrate Christmas? So you can give us ideas or other holiday that you like to celebrate with your family and friends. Okay, so feel free to participate in our class, sending us your ideas, your opinions, your experiences about this topic. Okay, so as I was saying, Christmas, the last one that we were talking about, this is a very special holiday here in Panama. We celebrated with our family, relatives and friends. Okay, we share gifts, presents. Okay, this is one of the things that we do. And also we like to get together, to go to visit our relatives. So these are the activities that we mostly do during this holiday. I don't know if you have other ideas, if you have other activities, because sometimes people prefer to go on December 25th. Okay, talking about the date, December 25th, we like to go to the beach. Sometimes people move to other places to visit touristic places, like going to the beach, like going to the river. I don't know, this is something that I can say I've seen since years ago. So feel free to participate. So let's move on with the grammar part. So we got the simple present tense. Okay, talking about the simple present tense is used to express activities you do or don't do regularly. Okay, expresses activities, daily activities. For example, I usually, because we use adverbs of frequency when we talk about or when we express ideas in simple present tense. Okay, for example, I usually go to my mother's house when it's Mother's Day, to celebrate Mother's Day, because I don't live with my mother. So I usually go to my mother's house to celebrate Mother's Day. Okay, so that is an example of a simple present tense sentence. Okay, also we can say on December 25th, we usually go to the river. So talking about this topic, holidays, and expressing the ideas of activities that we regularly do, so we need to use this tense, the simple present tense. Okay, we got other examples here, so you can watch them on the screen. It says, I go to the countryside on Holy Week. She goes to the countryside on Holy Week. They go to the countryside on Holy Week. Talking about this holiday, Holy Week. Okay, so we got different examples of the way that we can express ideas about the activity we usually do on Holy Week. Okay, it says, I go to the countryside on Holy Week. We can see that we have to start with a subject. It could be a pronoun, I, then the verb, and then the complement of the sentence. I go to the countryside on Holy Week. Also, we can see an inflection in the second sentence. It says, she goes to the countryside on Holy Week. It says she goes because there is a rule, an important rule that we have to remember talking about this tense, is that we have to pluralize the verb when we're talking in third person of singular. And when we say third person of singular, it's when we are talking about another person that is not me, that is not you. We're talking about she, or we're talking about he. Okay, so when we talk in third person, as I said before, it's not me, it's not you, it's she, he, or even talking about our pets, like my cat,
my dog.
So it means that I'm talking in third person of singular, and there is an inflection in the verb, so we have to add s to the base form of the verb. Okay, sometimes we have to add es, which is the case of the verb go, goes. We add es because that is part of the plural rule, in which it says that when a word ends with the o, we have to add es. Okay, but this is something that we're going to still working on next week.
Yeah.
So time is up, but we're coming with other interesting topics for 8th and 9th graders. Okay, so stay tuned, don't move, because we are coming with more. Bye bye.
Bienvenidos a Un Minuto para Ti. Los adolescentes son el grupo de población con riesgo de experimentar conflictos emocionales producto del confinamiento y el cambio de rutinas que nos ha impuesto la pandemia. La imposibilidad de asistir a clases de manera presencial, la nula interacción social directa con sus compañeros, la incertidumbre al retorno a clases y el nuevo sistema educativo son algunos de los factores que pueden generar signos de ansiedad y estrés. La educación emocional también es importante en este retorno a clases. Saber manejar un poco las emociones, que esto incluye poder identificarlas y a su vez canalizarlas, manejar la frustración y sus consecuencias, y para esto contamos con un equipo de profesionales idóneos que pueden servirte de guía en este proceso hacia la nueva normalidad.
El futuro de la patria.
Suena el timbre de 8º grado. Conéctate con la estrella. Somos más educación.
Welcome, my 8th grader. How was your vacation? It was great. It was awesome. It was marvelous. Wow, I enjoyed mine. How about your vacation, teacher Yosita? Did you enjoy it?
What? Not really. Gotta say, yeah, sadly, because I have to stay home. I have to continue teaching other classes that I have. But as well, I can say that I got the opportunity to leave home and to go out with some friends just one day. But I got the opportunity to do it just one day, but I did it. Okay,
yeah,
so I can say that it wasn't like bad at all
the whole week, but
yeah,
at least you try. You went out one day. That's
yes,
good. That's good. Okay, my 8th graders, today you will have your first class of the 3rd trimester. The topic is main occupations of people in Panama. Okay, we're going to talk about some of the main occupations here in our country. Okay, the objectives that we will cover in this topic are to identify the different type of job in Panama, to complete sentences with adjectives that describe the positive characteristic of our Panamanian workers. Okay, so we have, as always, a tongue word twister. And I don't know if teacher Josita would like to read it to us, okay? Probably she cannot say it like fast. But
yeah, I told you I'm not good at this.
But you can try.
I can give it a try.
Yeah,
of
because
course.
remember that the idea of tongue word twister is to build reading and language skills, okay? So you are able to read, and then you're able to speak. That's a good idea. Okay?
But before I will practice this tongue twister, teacher Tatiana, I would like to say hello to OFC Kenneth 26 joining the class. Also Bonnie 0583 joining the class as well. Also Kaina 116 joining the class, and Molo Margarita also joining our classes. Remember that you can participate, you can interact with us through Instagram and WhatsApp. If you are just listening to our classes, remember we got a WhatsApp number in which you can send us your information, anything that you want to say in this class. This is your time. This is your moment to practice English. The number is 60048182, or through WhatsApp, through Instagram, Conéctate con la Estrella and Nacional FM Panamá. You got the opportunity to send us answers, comments, anything that you want to say in order to express your opinions and experiences about this topic. Yes, Teacher Tatiana, I'm ready for the
I also
pictures.
have Simon 23 and Alvis Aguilar. So welcome and thank you so much to join us again in this third trimester.
Okay. Hello.
Amazing. Okay, good. So the tongue word twister, okay, it's not too long. It's short, okay?
Okay.
And it's a professional pumpkin speakers are prone to the plumpest pumpkins. How about you?
Okay, I'll try. Professional pumpkin pickers are prone to pick the plumpest pumpkins.
Okay, good to see. So now you have you're here, okay, and you're able to practice. Yes, I'm talking about practice and repeating. How about if we go to our vocabulary? So we are going to cover 10 words, and also they are occupation here in Panama. So I'm going to say the words and teacher Josita will help me to repeat it.
Of course.
So let's start with number 1, paramedic.
Paramedic.
Number 2, scientist.
Scientist.
Number 3, reporter.
Reporter.
Number 4, tailor.
Tailor.
Number 5, constructor worker.
Constructor worker.
Good. Let's continue with number 6, photographer.
Photographer.
Number 7, mechanic.
Mechanic.
Number 8, clown.
Clown.
Number 9, gardener.
Gardener.
And number 10, singer.
Singer.
And I'm going to talk about each one later, okay? So how about if we practice a little bit? Let me explain to you the practice, okay? You need to pay attention carefully, okay, to the pictures, and then you have 2 options, okay? And you need to choose the correct answer, okay? So for example, in the first one, what you can see in the picture is an ambulance, right? And the option are letter A, constructor worker, letter B, paramedic. So which one is the correct one? Okay, so in this case for number 1, it's letter B, paramedic. Okay, how about if you can try number 2, teacher Josita? Okay, here we have like someone that is like testing something. It could be something biological. Why not?
Yeah, wearing gloves.
Yeah. So we have 2 options.
It looks like he's in a hospital or something.
Yeah.
So I will go with B, scientist.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So you see, if you pay attention to the picture, you are able to choose the correct answer. It's easy, very, very, very easy. So I wanted to invite you to try to yourself and let us your responses, your answer through Instagram or WhatsApp. Okay, remember that you can send us your responses 600-8182 or Nacional FM Panama.
Well, Teacher Tatiana, for those who are just listening, we got number 3. We got 2 options there, A, reporter, and B, clown. And let's describe a little bit the picture so maybe the person can, guess if the person is just listening to the class. In the picture, we can see a woman in front of a camera talking about maybe a situation that is happening in the neighborhood. So what do you think? It is A, reporter, or B, clown? So you can send us just the number, number 3, and the letter with the answer. It could be 3A or 3B. So you tell us.
Let's repeat it. A is reporter and B is clown. Okay,
yes.
So you can try. Okay, now let's go to help you to understand or know each word, each main occupation that we will talk today. Okay, first of all, they're like synonyms. Okay, when we say job, we're talking about employment. Also we can use the word work, okay, or occupation. Okay, it's the same. Okay, it is an activity often, regularly, and often performing in exchange for payments. Okay, so it's something like you do something. Okay, and there are different type of jobs. Basically, for example, we can categorize jobs that we can get money, okay, that are paid, also unpaid. Okay, that's the payment status. Also, we have intensity that are categorized as full-time or part-time. Full-time, it means that you can work like 8 hours a day, and part-time half, 4 hours per day. That is part-times. Okay, or we can classify like temporarily, odd jobs, seasonal. For example, like you work every year or you work every 3 months, to give you an example. Self-employment, that means that you are the one, for example, you have a business, okay, and you decide when you want to work, okay, to get money or and improve you can work by contract. Okay, you sign a contract and you have an agreement, a deal. Okay, another types of job, it's based on the level of experience. What I mean talking about internship, okay, as an entry level, and cooperative education. That's what I mean. There are different ways and that we can classify type of job. Good. Now, let's talk about some of the occupations that we talk in our vocabulary. Let's start with gardener. Gardener is a person that keeps gardens clean and tidy. Okay, they take care of the plants, the tree in the garden. They put it all beautiful, your gardens. They love to do that. Mechanic is a person that repair car motors. Okay, vehicles is the one. Then we have scientists. Scientist is a person that works in a science industry. As you can see in the pictures, they do experiments. Okay, they try to find a cure or something. They trying to find or do, for example, vaccines. Okay. Also, we have photographer. Photographer is a person who takes photographs, but in a professional way. Okay, they get money in that way. Okay, and they have a lot of lights and some tools that make the photo amazing. Okay, good. Paramedic, that's an important, very important job. Is a person whose job is to provide emergency medical care to sick or injured people who are being taken to a hospital. Okay, for example, if you're not feeling well, like you have pain on your chest or something like that, or you're not able to breathe, okay, people have to call the ambulance. Okay, and then the person who arrived with the ambulance is they call paramedic. Those are the paramedic. Okay, they are not doctors, they are not nurse, they are paramedic. Okay, good. Reporters, okay, a person who write news story for a newspaper, magazines, or also the person who tell people news on radios or on televisions. Okay, to give you an idea of all the words that we are talking today. So let's go with tailor. Tailor is a person who make men's clothes, such as suits and jackets, that are measured to fit a particular person. There are people that sometimes they go to the store and they buy the jacket, but it's not like, doesn't fit as they want, so they go with a tailor that in order to help them. Okay, constructor worker, a person that build or help to make a road, a house, a bridge, or buildings. We have many type of constructor worker here in Panama, especially associations. Singer is a person who perform. Okay, they sing. Okay, not all the people have how can I say that, talents to
Yeah.
to sing, especially from others, especially from TV cameras.
Sound skill.
Yeah, good. And finally, we have clowns. Clown is the one who performs in a circus or who wears funny clothes and makeup and who tries to make people laugh. That is like the main job of the clown, make people laugh. Okay.
In children's parties,
Yeah.
in children's parties,
Yeah,
we can
yes,
see clowns.
yeah. No, but there are people, old people, that they love clowns in their party, and they're not kids. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, there are people that
Haven't had the opportunity to see that.
Yeah, it is funny as well as for kids. It for adults is also funny. Okay, so the practice that you're going to find in our Google Classroom. Remember the code. Okay, TL66L6D. It's related to the description of the vocabulary words. Okay, you have to read carefully and then circle the correct answer. Let me give you an example. Number 1, a person that repair machines, especially car motors. And you have 2 options. Letter A, mechanic, and letter B, gardener. Okay, so if you already take notes about each one, okay, you're going to review your notes and then read the statement again and choose the correct answer. A person that repair machines, especially car motors, it's letter A, mechanic. Okay, so let me read it, the number 2, and see if someone can give your response through Instagram or WhatsApp. Okay.
Teacher Tatiana, I want to say hello to Snoop PDY Woodstock. Well, very interesting
Nickname.
Yeah. And he's sending us an A. Yeah, I guess it was for number 1. Yeah, number 1, it's A, mechanic.
And also number 2.
Try next time. Yeah, try next time to send us, yeah, the number with the letters. Nope, send us number 2 is A person that works in a science industry. It says scientist. Yeah.
Good, excellent, amazing. You
Great
see?
job.
Yeah, so let's see if someone can do number 3, a person to tell people news on radio or television. And the option are letter A, reporter, and letter B, paramedic. Okay?
We got an answer here.
Yeah,
also,
good.
Woodstock. Like that name. Okay. It says number 3 is A, reporter. A person that
Great.
tells people the news on radio or television.
Amazing,
Great
amazing,
job.
good job.
Okay. So I want to tell the others to participate as well as Woodstock is doing it right now. So remember, you can send us your answers through Instagram and WhatsApp. We're going to be reading your comments. Anything that you want to say, this is the moment for you to practice English.
That's right. Okay, so and I wanted to introduce a next class. We're going to focus a little bit more in grammar. Okay, and the structure that we will cover, it's adjective, the position of the adjective. Okay, there are 3 positions where an adjective can be placed. It could be before a noun, after a noun, or in the predicate. Okay, so start thinking about that. Try to write your own sentence. And next class, I wanted to invite you to write your sentence with the adjective before a noun, an adjective after a noun, and an adjective in the predicate. Okay, good. So we're going to stop there. Okay, remember that you can access to our Google Classroom, and you're going to find practice exercise, okay, that help you to improve. And the code is TO66L6D. And we're done with 8th graders.
Yeah, we're done, but we're coming with more. So
Ninth
stay
graders.
tuned. Don't move because 9th grade class is coming. So
Stay there.
stay there.
Futuro de la patria. Conéctate con Estrella, es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo, edúcate, edúcate, edúcate. el futuro de la patria.
Hola, hoy iniciamos un nuevo día con el segmento Un Minuto para Ti. Queremos hablarte de cómo utilizar las redes sociales con inteligencia. Las redes sociales las puedes utilizar creativamente para poder compartir con tus amigos, aprender algo nuevo, estudiar un idioma, recibir las clases a distancia, las reuniones Zoom y mantenerte informado. Pero es importante que te organices y distribuyas tu tiempo entre las redes sociales y el resto de las actividades que necesitas para desarrollarte sanamente. Te recomendamos que te pongas horario para utilizar las redes sociales y te des tiempo para realizar actividades físicas, leer, pintar, cantar, jugar, aprender a cocinar, atender a las mascotas y cualquier otra actividad que te divierta y te haga feliz. Recuerda que en este tiempo de pandemia, si tienes un sueño, persíguelo. Lucha, trabaja duro, no permitas que nadie te diga que no puedes alcanzar tus metas. Cree en ti y todo será posible con la ayuda de Dios, tus amigos, profesores y seres queridos.
Es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo. Edúcate, edúcate, edúcate. Conéctate, conéctate, conéctate. Somos el futuro de la patria.
Suena el timbre de 9º grado. Conéctate con la estrella. Somos más educación.
Hello, welcome back. Yeah, this time we're gonna start our class for ninth graders. So, as I said before, I hope you are still on participating in our class. Remember that this is an interactive class in which you can participate through different ways. We got Instagram, Conéctate con la Estrella, and Nacional FM Panamá, and we got also a WhatsApp number. So if you are just listening to our class, you can participate through WhatsApp. You can send us the answer to our questions. Also to participate in the practices that we're presenting. The number 60048182 if you want to send a comment, a question, a greeting, anything. This is the moment for you to practice English. Remember, we are here to read your comments, to help you to improve your communicative skills using the English language. Teacher Tatiana is going to be in charge of this interesting class. And Teacher Tatiana, they are all yours.
Welcome, my ninth graders, to another English class. Today we are going to talk about rights and duties of a citizen. Okay, this is our first class. We will cover this during 3 weeks. Okay, so amazing. So let's see our objectives. Okay, great. So we have 2 objectives. Number 1, to appraise rights and responsibility people have to practice in our society. Number 2, to demonstrate the correct use of WH words with the verb to be. Amazing, okay? We have a lot of information, okay, related with this topic, rights and duties. So we will go directly to the main importance aspect or points, okay, so you can have the information in order to complete your classes at home. Do you agree? Great. So let's go with our vocabulary. Good. Teacher Josita will help me to repeat the word, okay, in case that you don't hear on the first time, you will hear in the second one. Okay, great. So let's start with number 1. We have political. We have number 2, constitution. Number 3, set. Number 4, assure. And number 5, guarantee. Now we have 5 more. So let's go with number 6, regime. Number 7, agrarian. Number 8, ombudsman. Number 9, habeas corpus.
Habeas corpus.
And number 10, well-being.
Well-being.
Great. Okay, so this is the vocabulary. Remember that when we have the practice, you can share your answer, your response through the WhatsApp 60048182 or Nacional FM Panamá Instagram. Great. Very important that you write your name, your grade, the school, okay, so we can send greetings to. Amazing. So now that we have, that I just say to you the vocabulary words, how about if we try a memory game, okay? A memory game. What is the idea? Okay, the idea is that, for example, teacher Josita will help me, okay? I'm going to say the words in a specific order, and she have to repeat it, okay? So I'm going to say carefully each word, and in the same order, she had to remember the order and say the word. Easy like that, okay? But we have time for this, okay? For us, because we are in radio, we will set up 30 seconds. How about if we set up 30 seconds? So I'm going to use my cell phone, and I'm going to go to the clock, and have it here for 30 seconds. Okay, good. So Josita, teacher Josita, are you ready?
Guess so.
Yeah. Okay, so listen.
But before, I want to say hello to Norisbeth,
Okay.
99, and also Augusto Valle, 04, Calvo Carolina, 7. These people are joining our classes. Hello, welcome to our English class. Remember, you can participate.
Amazing, welcome. Okay, so let's see. Ready? Okay, we have ombudsman, political, guarantee, regime, agrarian, well-being, habeas corpus. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Ombudsman, political, guarantee, regimen, agrarian, well-being, habeas corpus.
Okay, good. Now I'm going to add more words.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so we have ombudsman, political, guarantee, regime, agrarian, well-being, habeas corpus, ombudsman, political.
Okay. Ombudsman, political, warranty, regimen, agrarian, well-being, habeas corpus, ombudsman, political.
Good. Let's do one more. Okay, I'm going to add 3 words more.
Yeah.
So we have ombudsman, political, guarantee, regime, agrarian, well-being, habeas corpus, ombudsman, political, guarantee, regime, agrarian.
Okay, let's go. Ombudsman, political, guarantee, regimen, agrarian, well-being, habeas corpus. With that, ombudsman, political, guarantee, regimen, agrarian.
Good. You see, amazing. Okay, that is the way that we play memory games. Okay.
Wasn't easy for me.
Now let's go with the first of the day. Did you know? Okay, so the Constitution of San Marino is the world's oldest active written constitution, having been established in the 60s. Why the Constitution of the United States is the oldest active codified constitution. Okay, so you see, these are the oldest that we have. Okay, and don't worry, because today we are going to talk about our constitution, our Panamanian constitution. Okay, so let's talk about political constitutions. The political constitution of a country include all the principles and norms to be followed by the government and the duties and rights of citizens. Okay, here in Panama, there have been 4 constitutions throughout our history. The first one, 1904. The second one, 1941. The third, 1946. And the last one, 1972. Okay, let me repeat to you. 1904, 1941, 1946, 1972. Great. Okay. Here, and in this constitution, we're going to find classification of individual and social rights and duties. Okay. That it's a set of declarations, means, and resources with which the constitutional text assures individuals or citizens the enjoyments or exercise of the fundamental public and private rights that are recognized. Okay, that it's when we're talking about this. And there are 9 chapters. In our individual and social right and duty here in Panama, in our constitution, there are 9 chapters. The first one, fundamentals, guarantees. The second one, talk about the family. The third one, chapter 3, the work. Chapter 4, national culture. The fifth, education, very important. Number 6, health, social security, and social assistance. The 7th, ecological regime. 8th, agrarian regime. And the last one, the 9th, office of the ombudsman. Okay, now when we are going to start with the first chapter, fundamental guarantee. Okay, and in our constitution, in the title number 3 that talk about individuals and social rights and duties, we are going to find the right to freedom of speech, the right to freedom of assembly, and the right to free movement. Okay, what means this? Everyone can express your thought. Everyone can assemble peacefully. Everyone can move freely through the national territory. I can go to Chiriquí, I can go to Darien, I can go to Comarca. Okay, that is what I'm talking about. Also, we have guaranteed against arbitrary detentions, habeas corpus, the right to work, the right to health. Okay, when I'm talking about guarantees against arbitrary detentions, habeas corpus, I'm talking about that no one can be detained without just cause. Because, for example, if the police or someone say, okay, put Tatiana in the jail. No, that is not possible. Okay, that is not the correct way. If I do something against the law, then I have to go to the jail. Okay, and also we have the right to education, the right to culture, the right to an agrarian regime. Okay, talking about the last one, it means that everyone has the right to a healthy environment for life. That is agrarian regime. Okay, a healthy environment for life. Good. Now, also remember that today we are going to talk about rights and duties. Okay, let me mention some duties of citizens: defending the country constitution, respecting the rights and freedoms of other citizens, knowing the law, protecting public property, abiding by the law, assisting the police, obeying the law of a country. So those are examples. Okay, we have a practice. Okay, and I'm going to explain to you the practice that you can find in our Google Classroom. Remember that code TO66L60. This is true or false. You need to choose whether the statement is true or false. Let me give you an example. Each citizen must respect the rights and freedom of other citizens. Think about it. Let me read it to you again. Each citizen must respect the rights and freedoms of other citizens. Is that true or is that false? What do you think? Okay, so let's keep it that way. And at the end, I'm going to give you the correct answer, but I wanted to invite you to see if you can say, okay, number 1 is true or number 1 is false, okay? To make sure that you understand how you can complete this practice, okay? Yosira?
Yes, I want to say hello to those joining the class. We got Karina Lopez joining the class. Hello, Karina. Regina 29 joining the class. Hello. Ashley Valentina joining the class. Laidet 2114. And also we got Woodstock with answers to this practice already. He's sending us his answers. Number 1, true.
Yeah.
And number 2,
each citizen must respect the rights and freedom of other citizens. Very good. Amazing. Thank you.
Yes. And number 2, false.
Okay, let's read number 2. Citizens don't need to know their country law. And exactly, the false. We must know, okay? That is our responsibility as a Panamanian citizens to know our law, okay?
Great job.
Yeah, good job. Okay, to finish today, we will cover grammar, the structure, simple present, and WH question with the verb to be. Okay, let me review to you the WH questions. What? Asks about things or situations. Who? Asks about people. Where? Ask about a place. What? Remember, let me give you an example with what. What is a political constitution? Okay, you see, we have the WH question at the beginning, and then we have the verb to be, is. Okay, an example with who is in the assembly. Okay, an example with where are ombudsman from. Here, okay, you can use the verb to be is or are, okay, if the subject or the how can I say, yeah, the nouns that we refer, okay, it's in singular, we use is. If it's plural, is are. Also, we have when, that is for asks about time. When is the next legislature meeting? Why, that is asks about reason. Okay, why are human rights important? Okay, in spoken English, in American English, we often use contractions. Okay, the short form. It's like they talk fast. Okay, and how do you know they talk fast? Because they have this short way to talk. And instead to say who is, they say whose. What are, okay? Why is, why's, okay? So very important that you practice, especially when you are speaking, okay, in order to sound more fluent, more native. Okay, so you're going to find a practice here that you need to choose the correct answer in our Google Classroom. Okay, so for example, number 1, we have blank are ombudsman late. Option A, what? Option B, where? And option C, why? Okay, so you need to think about the subject. Are ombudsman late? Okay, you can try like in your mind saying each one. What are ombudsman late? No, that's not. Okay, let's go with B. Where are ombudsman late? Where? Let's go with number C. Why are ombudsman late? Okay, that sounds more, I mean, it makes sense. Okay, so what do you think it is? So send your response, and if we don't have times to say it, we will do next week. Okay, so thank you so much. Congratulations, ninth grader. We finished our first class, and all those people who participate today, well done, marvelous, amazing, keep going.
So let's remind them that we got other classes coming for 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. So if you can, stay tuned because we are coming with more. Okay, so take care.
Todo el mundo. Edúcate, edúcate, edúcate. Conéctate, conéctate, conéctate.
Somos el futuro de la patria.
Nacional FM Música.